Hi everyone, welcome to this beautiful video. It's a trip that I took with my family from Sydney to Singapore. So come on, join us and we'll share some exploits, some food, some adventures that we took, and we'll give you a bit of an idea of how Singapore was for us. So here we were actually at the airport. We just checked in and then we went through and boarded the flight soon after that. It was beautiful. We're just flying economy. The signs on there on business class. I guess that's just us manifesting the future. It was an 8-hour flight. It was relatively short, and the reason we actually went with Singapore is because we knew we wouldn't have to do the long haul that we usually do with Qantas, which is usually a straight 15 hours. So breaking it apart like this, we thought it'd be ideal, given that we are now traveling with an infant, and that's not the easiest of things to do. But it was a beautiful one nonetheless. We had a lot of luggage as usual. We carried so much because we were actually traveling. Our final destination is Botswana, so we had quite a number of bags between my husband and I and the baby. Then we arrived in Singapore. We were just in awe. The beauty of that place is just something to behold. It's so green, it's so clean, the sculptures, everything, the people are kind as well. So it was lovely. This is us at the airport. Can you believe it? Just how beautiful the airport is. I was lost for words, really. So yeah, we collected our bags. That didn't take much long. So what we then did is we had to make an arrangement for how we were going to get to the hotel, and it was around $60 from Changi Airport to get to the hotel. And this is us getting to the hotel. Quite a beautiful hotel. The decorations that's actually on the ceiling, it's impeccable to say the least. The hotel on its own, it's green everywhere, colors everywhere. It's a thing of beauty, I'm telling you. So we just took it in a bit. We arrived at night, so we weren't necessarily rushing to go to our room, but we were rushing in the sense that we needed to freshen up. This is the room tour. So coming in and then starting with the bathroom. Shower. We need it right now. Toilet, basin. Oh my goodness, look at these. So nice. Toothbrushes. There's a bathtub. It's so nice. And complimentary slippers and bathrobes in there. This is the rest of the room. That's the bed. I think it's a king-sized bed. It's a massive room, to be honest. Get the telly. Yeah, we got some complimentary water. This is nice. I like the packaging. It's not plastic, so that's good. That's the fridge. And some teas and some coffees. Ooh, lemongrass. Let's see. No peppermint, but that's okay. We'll make do. I think this is the baby's bed. We'll see. And they gave us some fruit and some chocolates. This is nice. It's beautiful. And a bit of a study desk over there. We arrived at night, so I don't think there's much to see outside. I can't tell whether... Oh, there we go. I don't think there's much to see outside. Just a bit of darkness and some lights here and there. Yeah. So that's it. This is us for now. So this was day one. This was a first full day. And the package we got with the hotel had complimentary buffet breakfast, and this is just a glimpse of what was available for breakfast. To be honest, there was just a lot. You could get Indian, you could get, over here it's the Chinese. These are just dumplings, or sorts of types of dumplings you can imagine. And you also had still Asian, some rice, some sambal. This was actually pretty nice. I'm actually salivating just looking at this. These are some eggs. It was a beautiful experience. I had those quite a number of times during our stay. That's how amazing it was. And then moving on, we also had some bread and different spreads of jam and peanut butter or what have you. Those are some kimchi pancakes, some beans. Yeah, you get the idea. There was a bit of everything, some sausages. I wasn't necessarily a fan of this side because those are the conventional things that I would have on any other given day. So I went for the more peculiar things, if I may call it that.
Crossover to platform D for train.
This was the first time we were getting out. We decided to go to Boogie's Street or Boogie's Market. And the reason was it has quite an array of things, food, fashion. So we thought, okay, let's go for something that has a bit of this and that in order to give us a good picture of how Singapore is and what was in store for us. So this was actually the first experience we had where the heat and the humidity were concerned. We Thank you. Very practical if you want to get about the city, and that's just us on around Orchard Grove Road, if I'm not mistaken, not far from where we were staying. It should be about 10 minutes from there. The buildings are just skyscraper tall. It's a beautiful place. Best believe on our first night we went to try some satays. This is, I believe, Satay Street. It's usually closed for the night just for this setup. There was smoke that smelled so beautiful because it was from the meat. It was so confusing in terms of deciding where it is we were going to buy, because everyone just was convincing that the store was the best one, that meat was the best one. But it was just beautiful walking around that scene, the culture, and how lively the town was, despite the fact that it was nighttime.
Guys, table for you, son.
I take it it's not an option for us to go up.
Maybe something with rice. Maybe something with rice.
Yeah.
This was day 2. So we didn't do much on day 2, if I remember correctly. As you could see from the previous video, it was just the shot of the street. We just went around shopping, I believe, and this is us. We came and just went around the hotel to take it in. We hadn't seen much of it, so we decided, you know what, let's tour this hotel because it was beautiful. It's such a beautiful hotel, beautifully located, beautifully staged, and it's amazing. Have a look. highlight of the trip for me. It's Gardens by the Bay, and these here tree-looking things are super grove trees. And this was honestly the highlight of my trip. And we got to just sit down on the ground there and took the show. And they have a show every night. I think it starts from 7:45 and it goes on for around 30 minutes. The fact that people just crowded by to come and watch this, it was beautiful to see. This was the show starting, and how glorious. Singapore. Wow, this is nice.
Story 3.
So this is Chinatown. Such a versatile place, very busy. Despite the heat. Awesome.
And over here we were in Chinatown and decided to try the famous ice cream sandwich. I know how it sounds. That was me when I first heard about it, but I knew I would have to try it the moment we were here. So yeah, we just popped in by the store to try and see if it's something we would enjoy. Give it a shot. And I would like to say we actually did enjoy it. I mean, for the most part, it's like regular ice cream, but being in Singapore felt like the shortest couple of days ever. I think we were there for 3 full days, and the fourth day we were to depart to Johannesburg. And this was us at the airport and just checking in again. We went to one of the lounges. If I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, we did go to the lounge on there in Singapore airport to try and kill some time, because I think we were leaving at night and we decided to go for nightly flights because we were traveling with an infant, and because of that we just wanted her to be able to sleep and to try by all means not to disrupt her sleeping schedule, which to a large extent was disrupted either way because of the time differences. Sydney and Gaborone, the time difference is like 8 hours. Sydney and Singapore, the time difference is 2. So there was just a change, so many instances. They had quite a beautiful spread of food at the lounge, and yeah, we picked this and that.
She moves like a map with no borders, a whisper caught in the wind. I see her boots at the corner cafe with a notebook and a grin. She's chasing skies I've never named while I stay in my lane. But something in the way she moves keeps pulling at my chain. Oh, traveler, you carry the sun in your stride, leaving behind what I hold inside. If I don't ask your name today, I may never get the chance to walk beside your wandering dance. She hums a tune I've never heard in languages I can't speak. She writes down cities on her wrist and dreams she'll never keep. I sip my coffee, miss my cue, still anchored by my fear. But time rolls on like open roads, and soon she won't be here. Oh, traveler, you carry the sun in your stride, leaving behind what I hold inside. If I don't ask your name today, I may never get the chance to walk beside your wandering dance. Maybe next year in Madrid, or on some quiet mountain ridge, I'll see you turn and I'll be brave. But what if courage comes too late? Oh, traveler, the world is your open gate, and I just stood afraid of fate. If I don't take that step today, you'll vanish with the train, and I'll never see your smile.
And this here was the end of our Singapore trip. We had just arrived in Johannesburg. We actually spent a night there because we arrived at night. There weren't a lot of options. on the flights we could have caught to get to Gaborone. So we just decided, you know what, let's spend the night, recuperate, and leave first thing in the morning. And that's just what we did. It felt like home, just being in this airport, the people, the stores, everything was all too familiar and beautiful. It's good to be home. Thank you for watching.